I took a screenshot of that sentence so I can show you all later, because I wanted to show you so bad, but the theme had to remain secret, you understand?
And then you start talking, and then people realise that your mic isn't actually muted, but you've tricked them for a few moments, just so that you can end up having a slightly different introduction. Hello, my name is Mr. Matt Internet. Welcome to the Mr. Matt Internet Sofa stream, yet again on the sofa this week, because it's yet again another Wheel of Struggle submission, but this time it's a console game, so we can play it on the sofa. Isn't that delightful? Isn't that tremendous? It's Mr. Matt. How is the existence? It's going. It's existing in some form or fashion. But the existence is going on. Hopefully you're doing most excellently though, Adrian, and you are enjoying your Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. I understand there is a football match on. I believe it is the people of Tottenham versus Manchester. Sorry, the music just started and it startled me. Because it hadn't made any music for a while. So it got me. I'm falling asleep on the sofa, so bear with you. Okay, there's a bear with you. I hope the situation's okay with the bear. You know, bears are tremendously friendly folks. They're nice folks. They usually are quite friendly and caring. It's nice, you know, the bears. The bears are quite nice, aren't they? They are quite nice, the bears. That's the bears. Have we got any housekeeping this week? Have we got any housekeeping that we need to attend to? Yes, we do. We're having the first ever low-res raid relay next weekend. Not the weekend coming up, it's the next weekend, the 31st of May and the 1st of June. It's going to be a tremendous time. You can end up seeing it over at Instagram or on the YouTubes at the YouTube at YouTube /@lowres show, and you can see a small little preview of that, or I've probably spammed it in a Discord server that you might be a member of. We're here, we're clear, we don't want any more bears. Hextree, we want more bears. We want a lot more bears. We want the biggest... Oh, wait a minute. There's two meanings of bears, aren't there? God damn it, The Simpsons yet again. Hopefully you're doing most excellently, Hextree, and you are enjoying your Wednesday evening. Don't worry, we're going to be getting into the marble madness, the madness that is the marbles. But first things first, we need to end up explaining why the hell we're doing this, and that is because this is part of the Wheel of Struggle. The Wheel of Struggle is almost like a book club for games, where a community of gamers, #gamers, I might have to end up adding that in post, #gamers, end up competing in games over the course of 2 weeks. A wheel is spun, a game is played for 2 weeks, with a specific set of rules such as a time window or a specific mode, and an objective that you need to end up achieving, usually related to some form of numbers. This time, it's Marble Madness for 2 hours. We've got 2 hours of Marble Madness. I've been told that you should split this up into 2 separate streams, maybe even 3, maybe even 4 separate streams. But I'm here to suffer, and we're going to be doing this. I was going to arrange it so that I could switch between this and an Xbox Series X game. I was thinking Trials Fusion, but eventually I just thought, no. We're going to go with the madness that is Marble Madness for 2 hours. We're going to see how we get on. If you want... If you're thinking to yourself, right, I've just heard that description of Marble Madness. I've just heard about the Wheel of Struggle. But what's the other game that's currently spun up? Surely there should have been a wheel spin today. No. there is a mid-season break. It's just a little break of 1 week just to catch things up, settle the accounts, you know, get things sorted. But the other game that's currently spun up is Soul Calibur 3 for the PlayStation 2. Now that one is going to be one of those more in-depth streams. There we go, it's going again. I can tell that the music is coming because my PC starts to make little lights. It goes bip bip bip. I'm not going mad. I'm not going mad. I'm not. So please do join us over on www.wheelofstruggle.com and you can find out more information. There's a wonderful index of the strugglers. There's the previous seasons. There's information about Struggle R. You can find out all the information that you could possibly want and more over on www.wheelofstruggle.com. The absolute marble madman. I know. You can tell I'm not looking forward to this one. You can tell, can't you? You can tell I'm not looking forward to this one. I am not looking forward to this one. It could be. I could be completely wrong, and this ends up being a great game for me. And I end up having a tremendous time. But we'll see. Okay? We'll see together, me and you, alright? We'll see. So, let's flip over to the game, and let's end up getting live split ready. So, I do believe time starts as soon as I hit start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alright. Gonna be wavy. I've read the manual and apparently the face buttons, A, B, C, will do a thing where they boost. I need to actually get... There we go. Oh no! Foreskinned! Don't you hate it when you're a ball and you end up rolling around and then a foreskin grabs you? Hate it when that happens. Oh, okay. So far, so bad. Right, we're out of time. At the moment, we've gotten past the first stage, so that's stage 1. We'll put on our name as Bum, as is tradition. Marble confirmed. Let's do this. So it says to Marble. What madness is this? $49 on the first stage. Oh, foreskinned. Oh no! Oh, it just keeps swallowing me. Right, we'll go down this route, because this looks a lot better. No, come on. Oh my god, okay, I take it back. This path is not as good as I initially thought. Oh, magic wand. No idea why that happened. I can only assume the game was feeling sorry for me. It was like, look, you haven't gone past the first proper stage, so we're going to be nice to you and give you a 10 more seconds, okay? You big loser. Ace. It's totally ace. But it's pushed our bum off the bottom of the board. I can't believe we pushed our bum off. Oh, no. Right. 49. 49. We're consistent on that stage. 49. Now, can we actually finish beginner race? The answer to that is no. Oh, foreskinned. Got a bit shattered there. Well, you got me, Cannonball. Well, we've wasted all of our time here, so let's just go down this path. There we go. Stop. Oh! 0 seconds remaining. I've got 30 seconds to clear this one. I think I have a sneaky suspicion we're not going to get past this one. You know, playing this actually makes the Doctor Who incidental music of the 80s actually make a lot of sense. Oh, don't forget to stay hydrated. Let's put a new bum on there. Bum. Need a new bum for our board. There we go. Oh, so this is how it's going to be. I can't believe they actually sold this. I imagine for money. Like Choo Choo Rocket, they gave away for free. Second fast at that time. Choo Choo Rocket, they gave away for free on the Mega Drive. I literally received a letter that said, "Hey, we'd like to send you this copy of Choo Choo Rocket." I went, "Yeah, alright. Thank you for buying a Dreamcast. Here's a free game." Well, I avoided getting gobbled on by the foreskin there, but... Oh no, I shut me ball. That was... It's better than 0 seconds. We had 12 seconds left, so better than 0. And I've got 42 seconds. Oh, foreskinned. Get down the bloody hole! Well, at least we got further. We got further. Progress has been made. Has it? Yes, is the answer. Yes. We made progress. Some form of progress. We made minimal progress, but progress has been made. But don't forget, if you are joining us now, that you can check out the low-res raid relay happening at the end of this month. For more details, you can find out over on www.youtube.com/@lowresshow. You can also end up following on Instagram, and you can see the details there as well. Oh, come on. Like, should have given us surface touch for that. Oh, there's the lights. Oh, you're starting us over there. Yes. Well, if you're going to give us that path, then yeah, we'll take that path quick. No. Scuppered. Absolutely scuppered. Right, so it really doesn't matter about the first stage. Like, you can do this in whatever time you want. Like, have fun with it. I'm gonna give you some points, but beyond that, like, the time left doesn't matter. Like, the time left on the later stages, it's where it's all about. You little cheeky arsehole! That's what you get. Oh. Oh, looks like we're going down this way this time. Right. Five seconds remaining. Not as good as the 12 seconds we had earlier, but it's still something. We've got 35 seconds to get through this stage if we don't fall off immediately. Fucking bouncy walls! We're actually going backwards. No, fucking... Fuck you, bouncy walls! Fuck you, bouncy walls! Bouncy fucking walls. Warning clips. And walls that are incredibly bouncy. Got our best time on that. This is where it all matters. You don't bounce on the fucking walls right at the fucking start. Jesus Christ. Oh. It's the way it licks his little lips afterwards. It disturbs me. Get down the fucking hole. Oh, thanks for my extra 10 seconds. There we go. Oh. Oh, acid. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. We've still not got enough time to actually get this done. Well, come on in, Mark, man. Hopefully you're doing most excellently. Well, that's the highest we've gotten. Curmudgeon. It's not going well at the moment, Mark, man, if you can't tell. This is most certainly something that was sold. Oh, Randy Pitchford made some interesting comments today, which was delightful. Where if you're a real if you like Borderlands, if you're a real fan of Borderlands, you will find the $80 we are demanding. You paid for it, okay? You fucks, you fucking paid the fucking money.
Oh, games are getting so expensive to produce and make.
Yeah, what's your salary again, Randy? What's your fucking salary again, Randy? Go on. Your fucking salary, mate. Oh, but of course he deserves it, doesn't he? He deserves it. For some reason.
Oh, I created the studio.
Okay. What do you do now? Did you add any meaningful contributions? Won't they have distribution costs anymore? Yeah, they still have the physical, but like, in terms of how much that would end up being for their business, like, it's fucking nothing. Along with that, usually the distribution costs of it were handled by a third party who's producing the shitty little statues. Don't even come with the game anymore. You have to download the game off of the storefronts that you've ended up purchasing it for. Go down the fucking hole. Well, this is officially the furthest progress we've ever made. And it's over. Randy Pitchford is already one of the worst people in gaming. Like, I'm trying to figure out what redeeming factors there are for Randy Pitchford, and I genuinely can't think of any. If you can think of anything that is redeeming about Randy Pitchford or Bobby Kotick even. Hello, Soper. Hello, Mark, man. Yeah, I cannot see why Randy Pitchford is going,
They should just make sacrifices to buy our game, our product.
and it's like, yeah, that's great, isn't it, Randy? You're really making people wanna continue supporting Gearbox. In fact, I like Borderlands 3. Like, I remember being so excited for Borderlands 3. Like, I bought the physical edition. Like, I actually own Borderlands 3 disc. Was really excited about it. Loved the shit out of Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 1. And it was just so bad to play, I just stopped playing it. I've completed it. I've gone back and completed it. I recently was like, oh, there's an amazing deal for Borderlands 3 and every bit of DLC for it all together. And I was like, you know what, that's not a bad deal. I can jump in for some more Borderlands 3. I would love to like revisit the game and see what's going on. Check out all this DLC that I didn't play. Jumped back into it and I went, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. What the hell is this? Like, what is... There's no... Like, there... It just is so overly complicated to the point that it's just... I don't want to sit there, try and remember what everything is again, and play it. I was just done at that point. Like, God, fuck Borderlands 3. Fuck all of Borderlands. Like, if you're excited about Borderlands 4, great. But Borderlands 4 is just not exciting. Sorry, if you think Borderlands 4 is going to be revolutionary, then you're absolutely going to end up being impressed by buttons or a zipper. A penny flashed in front of your eyes. Like, that will excite you. Randy and Bobby really are just all the worst parts of modern gaming wrapped in a human body. You tried to play Borderlands 1 and hated it. I can understand that. Like, Borderlands 1 was very difficult to end up like getting into, but once you got into it, it wasn't too bad. Borderlands 2 was definitely a massive improvement. Like, they refined a load of systems, they trimmed back a load of stuff, and they ended up making it a lot more fun to play. Borderlands 3, they tried to put in more movement. They ended up like learning that a lot of the movement tech that was introduced in the pre-sequel was something that could be explored a little bit more. Like, oh, actually, like, as much as the pre-sequel sort of missed the mark a lot, like, there was some nice ideas in it, like the movement tech. Like, keep that going. They kept that into Borderlands 3, but then they decided to end up putting in about 6 million different systems on top of it. Like, oh, you're playing on normal difficulty, but do you want to play on normal difficulty plus 13.645 and all this extra nonsense? Like, it just didn't make fucking sense. Sorry, I'll try not to swear too much on these streams, but like, that comment from Randy Pitchford just really, really pissed me off. Like, I can't understand how game developers are going, everything, like, game development costs are so much, and it's like, yeah, but you're making it so much. Like, you are. Like, you literally are. Like, no one has ended up saying, you need to spend this amount of money on a game. Like, a good core idea, good gameplay loop, or a good story with a decent like, gameplay, ideally a great one, you can make a lot of money. Like, if businesses are supposed to just make money, then fucking set your game's expectations to be right. Oh, the development's gone up so high. Yeah, but the wages of the people who are actually coding your games and making the art or doing the sound, doing the actual stuff to end up making the actual product. I don't think their wages have gone up that much, have they? Their bonus packages haven't gone up that much. Their worker protection rights aren't exactly enshrined, are they? Oh, sorry to end up next April. It's gonna be so terrible to get rid of a lot of you again. And sorry, but this $80 game, it just cost so much, and it didn't hit full sales expectations, did it? Oh, I don't understand why. It didn't hit sales expectations, so your bonus is off, and I'm afraid a load of you are getting laid off. Oh. buy the game and support the developers. Why? So they can get fired anyway. Exactly. Like, I've not heard of many game devs like going through April and going, we actually got rid of like low performing staff because they literally were low performing. It's always due to financial and budgetary requirements, we needed to end up cutting X% of our workforce. And it's like, fucking what? They've already been paid and aren't getting cuts of the sales. Exactly. They aren't getting a cut of the sales. So what is, like, working in game development must be absolutely miserable. Unless you're doing what a lot of, like, programmers, artists, a lot of people, like, if you're working in a dev house and you're surrounded by creative people, surely there comes a point where, like with another dev, they end up turning around and going, let's get that out of here and let's just build our own studio. Like, let's just do this ourselves, because clearly we don't need the guys at the very top. Like, they're just literally telling us to go and make the good product. Go make product, sell to consumer. And that's it. That's their job. Make product, sell to consumer. We'll sign some paper every now and again, and then end up having a 2-hour lunch. But we'll sign some papers every now and again. We know what we're doing. We're signing bits of paper. It's hate them. Sooner we would get rid of the AAA market and end up having like the A, B, and C tier games. Okay, once we can have that back, then we can look, 30 years down the road at going back to having AA and maybe AAA if you're good. But no, ever since the AAA fucking development back in the early 2000s started, you wanted to do game dev as a kid and you're very glad that you got out of the idea. I can completely understand that. I wanted to do game dev as a kid. I still come up with little ideas every now and again, and there's one idea that I would love to actually make a demo for. It would be a mess, an absolute mess, but there is an idea that I would like to make. It would involve like a huge leg, or maybe a secondary huge leg, but it would involve some very huge legs. And I want to make a game about legs, okay? Big legs. Anyways, I should probably get back to the madness of the marbles, shouldn't I? I am just wasting my time and yours, more importantly, and yours. I'm wasting your time and mine, but more importantly, your time. Yes, your time, but possibly a bit of mine. As you can tell, I don't want to play Marble Madness. At least that plays a nice little note when you hit it. Plays a nice little note. 48, we're back to our usual standard. Back to our usual standard. Oh no. Well, I said back to our usual standard, and I can certainly say that we are back to the usual standard of failing miserably at the start here. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this path. Feels like I should be pumping. Oh, fuck's sake. Time. To be a marble is to think like a marble. Are you a marble, Mr. Internet? I wish I was. I wish I was made out of marble. Or horse. I don't know. Either marble or horse. But if I was made of one of those things, I wouldn't be playing Marble Madness. Let's get to it. Welcome on in, Wooger. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. We're trying to do the marbles. It's not going well. Sometimes I wonder, what is the goal? What is the goal? This version of Marble Madness retailed for £24.99, which would have ended up, which accounting for inflation works out to £6 million. Oh, that was cheeky. Oh. What the hell? Come on. Not going to fall off here. Pump it, because we can get through there a little bit faster. $11. Not the fastest we've done that. Not the fastest. But at least we've done it again. Fuck's sake. Right, back to the start. Beat this bouncy wall section. Didn't really give me a lot of space to dodge through there, did you? Love it. Love it. Love it. Loving this game so much. It's so good. It's so cool. Avoid delays. I'd love to avoid delays. Because mostly I eat walkers. Do you get it? I said delays, and then I said walkers, because that's what Walker's crisps are called in America, isn't it? Ah! I said delays, didn't I? I said delays, like ah! I think this game might be breaking me a little bit, just a smidge, I think. I'm also realising that I forgot to end up going into my camera settings. Because for some bizarre reason, I don't know why it does this, but my camera, my main one... okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Get away from the foreskin! Oh! May the foreskin be with you. Markman was like, ah, there we go, finally, an American-centric joke. Finally, he's done one for me. Breaking map. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, we did it a second faster. That's 13. That's 13 additional seconds for the next stage. Oh, you fucking dickhead. Right. Doesn't matter, we got a little bit of progress there. America mentioned, and it wasn't a terrible reference. It was just literally a reference to their crisps. Sorry, their chips. Out of time. Out of time. Yeah, I can understand that. It's like when Brexit was going on, you know, that it was like, yeah, you don't need to keep reminding us European papers of how stupid this is. Oh, except for a couple of them that were going, oh, this is a tremendous snub to all of Europe. Ah! It's like, okie dokies. Oh. Oh, not bad. Six additional seconds. My goodness, I'm really feeling like I can do this. Let's just pump it all the way through it. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump. Wow, actually that was... It's pumping the answer. It's pumping the answer, and I haven't, like, like, pumping the face buttons. Does that seem to be what's the secret is? Like, that's... That little tiny mess around actually might have given me a little bit of a hint. Oh my god. The 10-second fairy. I love the 10-second fairy. The only good thing in this game. And the fact that we don't know how to summon her. We just summon her sometimes. I wonder what the respawn rules are on this, because it seems... Sometimes I feel like I understand it, and then other times I don't feel like I understand it at all. Right, so this is a non-pump section. Oh, no, I know what the buttons do. It's just I didn't realise that if I'm tapping them so much, it tends to make the ball move a little bit more funky. I was like, I know what the buttons do, that they're all three of them, all three face buttons, A, B, C, are all just boost. I didn't think tapping them would have such a dramatic effect on ball movement. It's just remembering when to and when not to. Oh. Right, so what have we learnt so far? What the speed run on this is, I'm going to predict it's probably akin to... I want to say a 340. I want to say a 340. this is where you turn around and end up saying, no, it's 2 seconds. They figured out that the best way to do the speedrun on this is just to turn the game off. And quite frankly, I agree. I have to agree the assessment of turning the game off as being the solution to this issue. Mark Kearney, is it that Mark Kearney? Yes, of course it is. It is that Mark Kearney, because it's Atari Games, but this is just a Tengen release. 2.5 minutes. Ah, I was a minute off. Because it's not an exactly... Like, this isn't exactly an in-depth game. Like, this is a... What I want to effectively call, like, novelty games. Like, they're not really novelties, but they're... Like, they've got one purpose. One set purpose. And in this one, it's just literally to be a small game of marbles that can be played between 1 to 4 people, you know? Or 2 people, I suppose, on this version. Although it keeps saying... Yeah, it's just 2 people on this one. It's just the way that it does that. I thought it was 4-player. But yeah, there's just 2 people who can play this. I can't imagine people going, this is one that I'm going to keep long term. Beating the NES one with it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying the NES version is a lot easier. But a lot of people have said the NES one is just easy. NES version has like half the enemies and the hazards. Isn't it marvelous? Isn't it marvelous? For Marble Madness. But I understand that Q wanted to end up having the MAME version. But I think the council ended up sort of going like, people have trouble setting up MAME and stuff like that. I don't fully agree with that. Like every time I've had to run MAME, it can be a little bit annoying, but it's also incredibly easy. Yeah, MAME is easy. Like when MAME goes wrong, yeah, MAME can go wrong. But it's not as difficult. It just, people get a thing inside of them where they end up going, this is going to be hard and difficult because I think it's hard and difficult. And then they end up having that mindset and it's fixed. It's fixed in there. So it is a shame that we don't see more MAME games. I just used the RAL libdis restro, even easier. Yeah? Like, I imagine that's probably something that ends up having a MAME implementation baked into it. One of the things I've always wanted to end up like looking into. Well, I say always wanted. That's such a disingenuous statement. One of the things that I've been thinking about over the last couple of years since it came out was the Retro NAS project, which was the guys over at Retro RGB had made a distro that was for NAS like setups, and it was just a place where you could dump all of your ROMs, everything like that, and it just connects quite nicely into everything that like can end up pointing at it. So if you've got like that Commodore 64 cart that can connect to Wi-Fi, or the Atari cart that can connect to Wi-Fi, you can just end up having all of your ROMs on a NAS implementation. Apparently it's quite nice. It's the one that supports retro achievements as well. That's even better. That's even better. Better. Oh. All right. If we must. If we must. Right, just got to figure out when's the best time to pump, when's the best time to avoid pumping. Beep, 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 beep. Bible. I swear it's something to do with breaking those black marbles that summons the fairy. started pumping. Right. Into the bin. It's like that song in that Frozen film where she goes, into the bin, into the bin. What will I scavenge? I'll find it alone. How will I scavenge this out of the bins? I think that was from Frozen 2.
Make way, please. Oh no, you've melted me with your acids. Thank you for me 10 seconds, love. Thank you.
Right, I haven't actually killed any of the black marbles, so that actually destroys my theory about black marbles then. You know what, Barry? It would have been a good time for you to show up again there, you know? Just saying. That is a nice little sting. I will... Right, the one thing I will say about this game. The one thing I will say good about this game. The one thing, okay? The one thing. And that is that little sting once you finish a run. That little... Like, that's a fun little sting. Love that sting. That's a great sting. Not the Sting, of course, who ended up singing songs with the Police. And not the Sting that ended up appearing in the rafters of WCW Nitro and also AEW. Okay, neither of those stings, okay? It's a separate sting, a very different type of sting, not the Sting that you're thinking of that's a person, okay? It's not that. Love Sting. It's Sting! You're joining me with Tony Schiavone! It's Sting! I don't know why, but I love doing the Tony Schiavone style of it's Sting. It's Sting! It's just, I love that. It, like, one of my favorite commentary things, like the By Gods by Jim Ross. Like, I love those as well. And the in-depth actual wrestling knowledge of of the AEW commentary team, including Taz, especially Taz. In fact, there is actually one thing that I'm a little bit disappointed about, and that's the fact that Taz and Michael Cole are probably not going to be like doing commentary ever again. Like, it was a golden time in SmackDown where those two were on commentary, because it's like chalk and cheese. You wouldn't have expected those two to get along, but they bloody well did, and they had a great time doing it. They were both miserable as fuck, and you could tell, but they were just surviving. And I love that for them. They were just, like, you could tell Taz was sat there going like, Jesus, Vince McMahon needs to calm the fuck down on this guy. And Taz was just sat there, like, going, I'm fucking retired. Like, I might as well cream pie my wife and make a great wrestling kid. It's like, yeah, you did, mate. You made Hook. He made Hook. Well, his wife made Hook. He contributed 50% of the ingredients. Right. Well, I presume it was wife at the time. They might have been dating at the time. You can tell I don't want to play Marble Madness. Gave it a little flick off there. There we go. I don't know if pumping is actually helping, but it mentally, it's helping. Okay, mentally, it's helping. Okay. Don't start going like, oh no, it's not a valid technique. It's like, oh fucking accept it as a valid technique right now. Okay. Come on, that was last. That was last good ground. Come on. suppose last good ground on this has to be lap. Or does it work on zones? I have a feeling it works on zones. Like, if your ball is located in a certain zone, it will end up going, well, this is where you respawn if you're in this zone. All I saw of that was that you're wondering if I was doing Soul Calibur, and I'll answer once you are out of the advertisements. Dead. I can love that little bit. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. You're outside of it. Beautiful. Are you excited for Soul Calibur? I think I'm going to break it out into like 5 sections. I am excited for Soul Calibur. There was a wonderful... We had a wonderful summer. Must have been about 15. This game is all about reset. It's all about the reset. Gotcha. 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 It's all about the reset. Yeah, that was it. I was going to talk about the wonderful summer. Why Soul Calibur 3 is actually one that I'm really looking forward to. So it must have been, God, over 15 years or so ago, like 15 or more years ago. And it was a wonderful summer of, like, a mate of mine had just moved into a place with his bird at the time. And we just ended up having a big old Sony Triniton, like, CRT TV set up. And it was a big old thing, big old unit, a little hi-fi plugged into it. And we used to play Soul Calibur 3 for, must have been like 7 or 8 hour stretches, just sitting there playing Soul Calibur 3 for hours upon hours upon hours, messing around with Olkadan. And all of the weird and wacky stuff that was in there. When I actually said to my brother that Soul Calibur 3 had been spun up, he was like, well, that's a piece of piss. I was like, well, you just enter the Wheel of Struggle then. He was like, nah. I was like, they don't say it's a piece of piss unless you actually fucking compete, you know? Arsehole, you know? But yeah, I am looking forward to Soul Calibur 3 because there's a lot of nostalgia, personally, for it, for me. Like, there was this long, like, period of time where it was just like there were so many games we were like cracking through. Like every single Tuesday it was a new game on Xbox Live Arcade, so it was play the demo, see if anyone liked it. If someone liked it, we'd buy it on one of our Xboxes. In fact, we'd buy it on one of our friends' Xboxes, so it was like we'd end up buying it on someone else's Xbox, so we still had the license for our account, but they'd have a license on their Xbox so that they could play it, and then, you know, the other person who actually bought it could still play it. Used to exploit that so much, so much. Like, I can understand why they cracked down on it eventually, but it was good times. It was good times because you had a console license and a live license, and we used to just like play everything that would come out on Xbox Live Arcade. Was it Wednesday or was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was like Tuesday, but yeah, we play that every single week. Multiplayer of Gears on like a LAN, on basically a load of Xboxes plugged into one house, and we just play online altogether. Mad times. But it was great times. It was great times. Let's do this! Marbles confirmed. Let's do this. If I can get to level 4, then there will be at least some delight. We got a decent time bonus from the practice stage. Basically, the practice stage is just for initial score, and that's it. It's everything that's after that that is where it really does matter. See, I had actually programmed my controllers have a console on-off, but the problem with that is that it actually ends up resetting the window size. So if I did that, it would be tiny on my TV. Otherwise, there'd be so many reset attempts. This season of the Wheel of Struggle certainly has been the one that's had the most things where things don't control like you expect them to. This is definitely like... We had RSSSSSS. Now we've got this. Where it kind of feels like the marble's being dragged. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Acid. At least we've skipped it. I think this game would be a lot more enjoyable if we could skip practice. If we could skip the practice race, because it's absolutely fucking pointless, other than giving you a small amount of score. And the music stopped for some reason. A quick reset button. Because if, and also some extra stages. Because if I understand it, this game's only got like five stages. Yeah, so see, the difference is that I'm not on my PC. Well, I am on my PC, but I'm not actually sat at it because, you know, I'm a human. I don't really have access to all the things that I would normally have access to if I was sat in front of it. Right, 14, that is the fastest we've done that. Now we've got 44 seconds. Oh. I thought for a second there, oh, this is going to be the fastest we've gotten out of here, but just decided to dick us over right at the very end. Oh, for God's sake. Right, come on. There we go. Oh, right. Let's go round again, as the late great Louise once said. Oh, if you're watching on the VOD on YouTube, by the way, don't forget to end up potentially looking at the subscribe button and hitting subscribe, because that'd be fantastic if you could do that. If you're watching this on the VOD on Twitch, then you could pop a little follow if you so wish. I mean, that would be also lovely. Also, don't forget that we are having a low-res raid relay at the end of this very month. For more details, you can end up going on to the low-res YouTube channel or the low-res Instagram, and you can see details there, or even check out the Discord if you haven't already. If you haven't watched or subscribed to Low Res, I might recommend that you do that as well. It's a wonderful show. Oh, that was not bad at all. But the reses are lower, and there are people there. There are people. I'll read that in just a moment, because this is actually right off the wall. No, come on, I just need to touch that solid bit of ground and it will end up registering it. No! No, 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 come on. Low res, where the reses are lower and the people are there. They are indeed. I've seen a whole person on there. It's been wonderful. We've had quite a few people on there. Really do need to get the next episode out at some point. Really do. Yeah, the 10-second fairy just, like, I have no idea what the principle is behind the 10-second fairy. Like, the 10-second fairy just sometimes shows up, sometimes hasn't. I thought maybe if you defeated some of the black marbles and had it count as your kill, like, it end up doing so. Got a total of 3 times. I've had it a few times already, and yet it doesn't. It never shows up when you actually could use it. Like, it's just like, here's an extra 10 seconds of suffering to delay you failing miserably. It's like, oh, cheers. Cheers for that game. Cheers. Thanks. Thank you. But yeah, like, I don't know what it is about this game, but I think it might be haunted. I don't know about you, but I think the game might be haunted. I think there might be a haunting inside of the game, and I'm terrified of it, okay? Terrified. I'm never going to end up having a performance like I did on the previous of that last stage, this one here. That ending on the last time was magic. The respawns in this game must work off of an area system. Oh, for God's sake, right. It's doing this to... When pumping works, it works great. It's like the ball can end up like moving around corners perfectly. It's doing all these lovely little movements. None of the times it goes, nah. Nah. I can't be bothered to dance. I went faster than the screen could. Yeah. I think I need to start going for that shortcut. That stage. Acid. I don't understand why they put blood inside of the ball. There's no red on the ball until it ends up cracking, and then there's blood inside of it. I don't know why they decided to put blood in the ball. Answers on a postcard if you know why they put blood in the ball. But... what a sting. What a sting. It's Sting! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Right. We've got less than an hour left of Marble Madness. Just going to pause this. It's going to change over things, okay? Things. There we go. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to take a small break. Because I need to get something to drink. Because... I'm getting a bit parched, so I'd recommend you take this opportunity to stretch, to get a drink if you haven't already, do the things, stuff and things. That was a great time for that to pop up as well, actually. Thank you, Follow. And you want to bring up a pop-up pirate as well. There you go. You can have a pop-up pirate as well. There you are. There's the pop-up pirate. I've really got to redo that because I did that like 3 years ago. And I should really update it to end up having a more recent video of myself there popping up and doing a thing. I'll do a new one of that, I think. That's what I need to do. But I'm gonna reset my fucking dentures first. I'm gonna reset them. And then I can end up actually speaking again, which would be nice. So I'm just gonna take a small break. Make sure you look after yourself. Use this opportunity to go and have a quick drink yourself. Maybe stretch. Make sure you stretch, especially if you're over 30. If you're cracking into your over 30s, over 40s, or if you're like me, you're in your over 80s, make sure that you are stretching to end up keeping yourself as limber as possible. And to also make sure that you're not aching and groaning when you're a bit older. Okay? Look after yourself now, alright? Look after yourself. Look after yourself. Now, here is where some speculation begins. Speedbangers 23 was held on the 3rd of June 2023. A few purchases of Sausage Hunter took place around this time, with the price even being lower at 22p. What a deal! 4 snails! Less than a week after Speedbangers 23, the price skyrocketed to £24.99. £24.99 for 7 levels and 4 snails. Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy game to feature what? The fire spell, blood, or the ability to save?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
It's never a bad thing to say I know much more about Mario Kart.
It's okay. We're good at both. We can do both. It's between A and B, obviously. I wanted to say that I don't think there's a fire spell in Final Fantasy VII. Is it called fire? This is awful because I know an awful lot of things about Final Fantasy VII, but this is a very basic thing that I should know. But no, my head's going, oh, did you know the Marlborough? Well, oh, did you know the Sunken Galinka Plain? And I'm like, it's not helping me right now, brain.
Oh, poor brain. It's trying. It's trying its best.
It's either fire or blood. My gut instinct was blood. There's a lot of blood in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if I saw any blood in Final Fantasy VI. However, I've not really played an awful lot of Final Fantasy VI. I feel like the fire spell is in Final Fantasy VI. So my gut is to go with blood. But I'm well aware that I've kind of fucked us here, so on my head be it.
Can I just say that I'm amused by the fact that your gut is to go with blood, because we got blood and guts here.
I think that's all I've got, Mr. Matt.
So you're locking in B?
I'm locking in blood.
You're going for the cheeky bit of claret?
Yeah.
Your gut was ever so close. And it was actually bubbling away, and it's correct. It's actually indeed blood.
Sorry,
Nice
team.
one, Garlips.
This was the first Final Fantasy game to introduce a drop of claret. Final Fantasy has since been trying to lay off the red sauce, with it being used sparingly in later titles, after audience got wound up with the bloody postal moogles in Final Fantasy IX. So after that... One of the big things about Dynamite Heady's development are the changes between the Japanese release and the rest of the world. As usual for games during this time, many of the names changed along with stage titles, which is where we get the film parody titles from. However, in 3, 2, 1, another clam's treasure.
False.
That's indeed false. It's crab. Castlevania, Tristan in Trouble.
False.
That's indeed false. Death Bulge, Battle of the Bands.
False.
That's actually true. That's one hit. Norbit's Chicken Hunt.
False. True.
That's actually false. I did hear Z say it. The Coffin of Andy and Laylee.
That's true.
That's indeed true. Pizza Hero.
True.
That's indeed true. Fire Emblem, Thyracilia 786.
False.
That's actually false indeed. Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade.
False.
That's actually true. That's 2 hits. Fire Emblem, Bonding Blade.
Oh, come on.
False.
That's indeed false. Fire Emblem, Bountiful Blade. Oh, that's time.
You cunt.
You cheeky motherfucker.
If only I'd done second.
Well, please thank your brother from us.
Thank God, thank God, Ben. Thank God. I know I knew those ones. That's why I'm annoyed.
Oh.
Well. We're back again. Hello. So yes, let's continue on with more Marble Madness. I'm sure everything's going to be okay. It's not. But together we can imagine that it is. We can imagine. Also, yes, Markman, 4 snails. 4 snails. No joy. I really need to get that Mr. Blobby video finished. But the Mr. Blobby video, like, it's the voiceover's basically sorted. It's just recording the actual physical parts and getting all the footage. And also, there's one record that I need to double check. Make sure the story runs correctly. Oh, I almost avoided the foreskin, but it's got me from beyond the grave, right? Just get down the fucking hole! Oh my god. Right. Let's see how this goes. Not well is the answer. Right, that exit wasn't too bad. Oh, what? I had no idea there was an options menu. Grid. Let's see what grid does. Okay, it made it resize. Now really tiny again. It's certainly a different. It's. Okay. This is a very... Yeah, I just need to... Okay. Okay, right, I think I'm getting grid a little bit. But I need to readjust the size of the screen because putting it on widescreen actually made the box collapse. Oh. There it is. Whee! There we go. That's good. There we go. Oh. Makes the screen actually smaller. Yeah, it does seem to make it a little bit smaller. But it does seem to have improved the clarity of some of the text on there. Right, I'm going to try again with... Right, okay, it just reset the size of it again. So it looks like if I want to play on widescreen, I've got to end up basically... Right, so moving diagonal on grid is a bit awkward. So basically I need to mentally rotate everything 90 degrees. Or mentally put everything onto a little bit of a slant. And that's essentially how it's got to control now. Okay. Damn it, we've ended up going on the wrong path. We'd made it up to it and everything. We threw it away at the last minute. Right, we're just gonna... What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off... Got to treat it like Final Fantasy VII D-pad controls, okay. Right, so the first things first, we've got to... There we go. We're going to turn that back to normal. Of course that had to be track 69, didn't it? That had to be. There we go. Right. I'm going to reset the size again. Oh, wait a minute. Did I actually turn off whites? Right. Stay. Stay the bloody size I set you. I'd quite like it if you could stay the size that I set you in terms of window sizes. Quite lovely. See, if we could get the ball to go down here successfully, that would be quite good. I think I'd be quite delighted if we could get the ball down there quickly enough. Right, there we go. Right. Let's try that again one more time. Right, the grid didn't end up resetting. Oh! No, you don't foreskin. Come on. Oh, no, come on. Not the greatest speed there. Fucking get round the fucking corner. Don't go back the other way. Welcome on in, 16-bit Hyper Turbo. Hopefully doing most excellent this evening. GG, I certainly do need some fucking GGs for this game. Because this is not fun. This is like someone slamming your knob repeatedly into a car door. Oh, I wish it was the arcade version. Guess the version that Q nominated. This is the Mega Drive Tengen port, which isn't a bad port, reportedly. Sadly not. Not bad, 21 seconds. That gives us a nice little bit of time. For this version. No, don't start me in the fucking maze again. Damn it, right. Did you bribe Q with cheese? We're delighted to end up seeing you as always, 16-bit. You're well, fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing you on the raid relay as well at the end of the month. That's 47. It's going to be a tremendous time. 16-bit will be one of our lovely streamers that we'll be raiding into. Isn't that going to be a wonderful time? You haven't seen the little weird video poster that I put out today. Wonderfully put out by Garlips. Foreskin. You're not foreskinning me again, friend. There we go. At least we've only got about half an hour left of this. Almost made it over to the other platform. It's weird how widescreen seems, the wide option seems to end up actually making the characters at the end there look better. Oh, fucking hell. Almost our best time. The gaming world is much richer for having you doing your thing 16-bit. Need to end up giving some more of your shmups a try at some point. I keep looking at the VOD that I've got for some of the older VODs that I've got. The thumbnails I need to still create for them. And Side Shots, I believe, is one of the ones that I've actually got the VOD ready to go and put online once I finish making the thumbnail. Got so many VODs that just sat there waiting for thumbnails. There's another fairy. Thank you, fairy. And it'll be even better right now, fairy. Popping up again and going, hey, you want an extra 10 seconds? Side shot sling bomb demo. Beautiful. Yeah, I've got that VOD I still need to put out, so I need to actually put out an actual proper thumbnail for it. Because I've been doing the thumbnails recently. The terrifying thumbnails. Which I'm sure you've seen. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, you've seen the terrifying thumbnail for this video. I'm talking to you watching this on the VOD on YouTube. Hello. I hope you're well. We were going too fast there anyway. Let's skip that bit. Oh, foreskinned. Oh. It really is madness. I know, I can't believe the madness that's happening right now in relation to these marbles. I thought it was like minimal madness. I thought there was like a small amount of madness, but apparently it's full madness. It's full marble madness. The full marble madness. Yeah, went for it, got it. Get down the fucking hole! It does. But I've seen others get through it. I know that it's passable. I know it's doable. Like, this is an incredibly punishing version of yeah. It's an incredibly punishing version of Marble Madness from the looks of things. Imagine I probably would like Marble Madness, you know? I probably would be okay with Marble Madness. And I would probably say it's not a condition I would want, but, you know, if you had Marble Madness, I wouldn't hold it against you, okay? I wouldn't treat you any differently if you had Marble Madness. I might avoid you in the shop, but, you know, I think if you've got a Marble Madness, I think that's okay. These controls are like trying to roll a sausage on a treadmill. Ha 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 ha! Sausage John, you card. Marble Madness does sound like a condition. Terrible, fatal condition. Oh, right, come on. No, fucks it. Absolutely fucks it here. After this, I had Marble Sadness. I can completely understand. And thank you for the chaos, Markman. At some point, it will play something other than the PlayStation 2 Wasp. But it's not this day. It's not this day. Right, we've got half an hour remaining on our clock for Marble Madness. I like the one with the Queen. What, the Marble Madness with the Queen? The one where it's actually got the Queen's head rolling around inside of it. Or the game that 16-Bit's making where it's members of the royal family and they're basically the bosses that you have to end up shooting down. It's the sound they make when they foreskin you as well. Well, I don't know what you did there, Paul, but you just decided to fall off. The chaos with the Queen. Well, they do foreskin you. They jump over you and they envelop you. It's like docking. Sequence initiated. Foreskin for foreskin. Weird game. Weird game. Foreskin filled with marbles. That's the name of actually my death metal band.
I say, foreskin filled with marbles.
Marble Docking. Marble Docking was actually the name of our first album. Got a foreskin filled with marbles, and we're gonna be doing marble docking. Like that, you know? Avoided getting the foreskin there. Do I need to sue this 30-year-old game? I think I do, mate. I think I do. Look. We thought long and hard about it, but it's clear that you ripped us off before we even ended up writing our very first bit and our very first note. Can't believe the blatant rip-off that you've done here today. 30 years ago, I can't believe it. So close, so close. If you have a long foreskin, you could make honey beads. You could end up making like Anakin Skywalker beads all the way down it. You could end up having like the two little ones for his little legs, and then a little body one, and then two little arm ones, and a little head one. How good are the marbles? They're causing something. Nerdy Fiona, they're causing something. Do you know what they're causing? They're causing madness. Marble madness. Do you get it? Do you get it? They're causing marble madness. Who knew? Who knew that we'd be getting marble madness? We're talking about foreskins, if that's any indicator. It's not what it's... I love the way that there's two different ones, like... I love the way that there's two different things here. It's like, fully open, we're talking about foreskins. Another one going, it's not what it looks like. We're discussing a metal band, okay? You can tell that I really don't want to play this fucking game. But yeah, so we've gotten through 3 stages of madness. We're still awaiting to see if we can end up getting into a later stage. I say 3. I have no idea if I've even passed 3 stages anymore. Most of the stream has just been crying into my hands. But hopefully, as Markman says, hopefully you're well. Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you are well on this Wednesday. Resume afternoon for yourself. Whilst over here, it's very much the evening. We are enjoying the marble madness. Foreskinned! Oh, don't you hate it when the Hulk's dick ends up, you know, enveloping you? One of those things you just don't want, you know? Oh, fuck, that's a question I should have asked. Like, I've seen Stuart Lee live, and he ends up doing these nice little things at the end of it where you can, like, you can have a little chat with him afterwards, because Stuart Lee's just a jolly normal bloke who's really fucking cynical. I should have ended up asking him a question about the Hulk's dick. That's what I should have ended up asking him about. Instead, I ended up awkwardly saying, I think something about the crest thing from Richard Not Judy. It's Thursday morning here. Criminy. Well, hopefully the future's going well. Oh, hopefully work ends up going most excellently. We'll be doing the same in a while. Well, at least we've only got 20 minutes left of suffering. Don't you dare point out there's 22 or 21. I don't want fucking pedants right now. 20 minutes of suffering remaining. New Zealand's always one of those places I'd be interested in visiting New Zealand, because I've been to Australia. I've got family out in Australia. I'm British, of course. I've got family out in Australia. It's one of those things. Well, we almost went down the hole, but then we bounced right back up again. So this is going tremendously well. Oh, I was hoping we'd make it through the area. All right. There we go. New Zealand is fantastic, great food, super chill people, mild weather, and lots of greenery. Well, having watched The Traitors New Zealand, it does look incredibly gorgeous over there. The Traitors New Zealand is such a weird, outlier. I've only seen the first season of it, but it's really, a weird outlier. It's like the friendliest version of The Traitors ever. And the host just wants to make you come with his voice. It's wonderful. Tremendous. Why not? Love to New Zealand. I'd love to go for a nice long walk over in New Zealand. I know that's so cliche, but it's it just looks like such a lovely place for a long walk. Just get a nice selection of music. Some side trance you haven't heard before, or something like that, and just end up enjoying your time. Have this a load of MF Doom as well, just for a laugh, Well, I guess we're going this route. Why did they put blood in the marble? Who decided to pump the marble full of blood? Why did we make the marble feel pain? It truly was madness to do this. Almost. It's not as steep as we expected. Let's see. 50 cent blood on the marbles. Blood in the marbles. Considering how that game goes, I wouldn't be surprised if there was blood in the marbles. I think it's, let's say, stage 4, 5? The one where you're having to end up assaulting that building. That theatre. And then you got that fancy rich bloke's house at the end. I can't, I know the rough guideline for the plot of 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. I don't need to know specifics about it. All I need is 50 Cent had a diamond encrusted skull. He doesn't anymore. We need to go and get it. Stop fucking the pole! God damn it, ball. I swear it played that sound effect just to end up mocking me. It's like, wah. It's like, ha ha. Fuck you. Cheers, game. Cheers. Love it. Absolutely love it. And now we got no music as well. This game was literally coded with, like, whatever organs they could find. The flesh and the blood. Speaking of flesh and blood, don't forget that you can end up checking out the low-res raid relay at the end of this month. We've got some marvellous streamers coming up, and I'd love to see you there. That's it, dust off your ball there. I wanted to join it in communion. But yes, for more details about that, you can go onto YouTube and you can end up seeing the short that has the poster, or alternatively, you can end up going onto the Instagrams and you can end up seeing the poster there as well. Or I've probably spammed it in a Discord server that you might belong to already. So do keep an eye out for it. Do please. Please do. Yes, you'll do that for old Mr. Maxi, yeah? You'll do that for old Mr. Maxi Internet, won't you? You'll keep an eye out, won't you? You will, won't you? Yeah? For your old pal? I can't get my ball through here. Please let my ball through. Please. Okay. Right. Oh, come on. Right, what's going on here then? Come on. You fucking slag. Daniel. Oh, bloody hell. Right, come on then. Just fall off. Just fall off. You're done. Slag. You slag. I don't know why, but it's so... Putting on a rough accent and saying slag in a really elongated fashion is just always an immense amount of fun. Especially if you're doing it to inanimate objects. So if you, like, say, pick up a mug, you could end up looking at it and going, you slag! Like that. And it's a lot of fun. I'd reckon this lip balm, you slag! Like that. You could end up doing. It's just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Try it yourself if you want to, you know? I can't make recommendations. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you. Except for that you should probably go and end up watching Low Res and the raid relay at the end of the month. That I can tell you to do. But in terms of calling inanimate objects slags, I can't force you to do that bit. It's just a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun. Welcome on in, Decky F. Really is funny. As the continuous rolling of spears and their questionable sanity, I'd like to plead the fifth, if that's okay. We're not even an American court of law. Well, I'm pleading the fifth. I can't self-incriminate. You can tell my sanity's fucking frayed at this point. I'm fifth. I don't think I'm fifth on this. Because I've still got to find out which is my highest score. Highest score of when I completed level 3, I think. I didn't like the score requirement thing. Like that thing is just a bit overly complicated, because I've seen people going like, oh, so it's the score from when I completed the level and now I have to go back and find when that was, and it's just be whatever the highest leaderboard score is that you got on the end, because fuck, like messing around with all the extra stuff. If it's there, it's there. There we go. Oh! Right, no. Pleading the fifth as in because I don't want to answer the questions about whether or not this game is going well, because bits like that happen where I bounce all the way back to effectively the start. The makers of this game actually did hate people. Thanks for the 10 seconds. It's absolutely fucking pointless because we're not making it through this. See? Do I like licorice? Yeah, actually. Yeah, I do actually like licorice. It's not something I have frequently, but I do like licorice. A packet of licorice all sorts, always a tremendous treat. The sandwich ones are the best, like the little sandwich ones, where it's like the little tiny layer and the licorice layer, the little sandwich one. Those things I could eat like 1,000 of those very easy, like it wouldn't even be a challenge for me. Eat a lot of those, an awful lot, an awful. Your wife's got you a bag of the licorice twists and you're loving them. Tremendous. Enjoy. The pink and green ones, oh, they're delicious. A wonderful day. A wonderful thing to bring up, Mark, man. Thank you for bringing up licorice. And now I'm thinking of licorice. And when the last time I had licorice was running down a beach, shouting at a seagull, bag of licorice all sorts, dressed as Bertie Bassett. Just screaming. Just living life and screaming at seagulls. Aren't they natural laxatives? Well, Decky, as people keep saying, I'm full of shit, so this helps get them rid of it, you know? Went too fast down that, if anything.
Oh, you're moving too fast, and I don't think it's right. And you're giving me no love tonight. Oh yeah. Ooh.
What you're saying, Decky, is that Markman has been given licorice by his wife in an effort to make him shit himself. What a fiendishly fantastic plan that is. It really does, like... Remember when everyone was getting their asses completely obliterated with water and completely cleared out? What a wonderful time that was. And people getting their arseholes bleached. What a wonderful time that was in human society, when everyone was running around with bleached arseholes. What a tremendous time that was. Do you remember that time? When we all had bleached arseholes? What a great time that was. What a great time. I didn't even realise my arsehole needed a good bleaching, but apparently... They still are, but it's not as popular as it once was, 16-bit. I think they just... It fell out of fashion. Like, now it's... Like, with the rise of eating arse, like... You would have thought bleaching arseholes would be even more imperative, but no, apparently not. After having some OJ after a heavy Mackey's, brekkie makes you feel like you didn't just eat 1,000 calories. Tremendous. I keep rolling off the side because I'm looking at the chat rather than actually looking at what's going on. and also knocking that ball slightly out of its orbit so it can continue on with its life. I freed you, ball. You can now go on. No, you're not going to foreskin me. Oh. That's Roy Keane, a horrendous marble. I know that, like, Roy Keane is now becoming a major thing for Q. Decky F. It's nice that Roy Keane is getting the love that he deserves from Decky F and Quantum P1 at last. Marbles don't just sit out like that. They don't, and they're also not filled with blood, 16-bit. They're not filled with blood! Who's filling the marbles up with blood? Who? Who is doing this? I don't know, is my answer. If you couldn't already guess. Part of an arcane blood marble ritual. Oh, this was the game I first discovered Q 5 years ago. A lot of memes attached to this game. Tremendous. Excellent. Memes are associated with Marble Madness. Marble Madness has forgotten how to play its game audio. This game is madness. Welcome on in, Jelly Bear. This game is absolutely madness, and I can't believe it. I don't understand why this game is such madness, but it is. To be honest, I'm going a bit mad myself. I suppose you could say I've come down with the marble madness. Something, something, one ball joke. Well, we've got the foreskins, so one having one ball here. We keep getting foreskinned as well. Consumed by the almighty foreskin. Where were you when you were consumed by the almighty foreskin? Oh, yes, Jelly Bear was actually on a remix album recently. It's a Eurovision remix of the 2025 contest. It's Name Your Price on Bandcamp, but obviously it's better if you can end up donating, because it all goes to a good cause. So do check that out. Of course, if you end up getting on Bandcamp, you can download it in WAV or FLAC, you know. And formats that don't sound horrific. Billy Bear's the last track on the album as well, actually, on that one. No problem, no problem. It's on, like, United... Like, is it United by Remix? I believe the title of it was Eurovision 2025 United by Remix. They put out, like, the group have put out quite a few, like, charity releases, various remixes and stuff like that. So do give it a little goosey. Do give it a little cheeky goosey. That was sinister. You know what else is sinister? We've got 2 minutes left, which means this is actually our very, very last ones. Every release is charity themed, it is indeed. We've come across their remixes a few times. Oh, I didn't realise you were on one of the earlier ones. I'm going to have a little goosey. The one before the metal mixes. Okay. I wonder which one that was. the little lick of the lips that they do after they've swallowed you down with their foreskin. Foreskinned. Oh, you also did part of the 2023. Ah. Well, as always, you can find Jelly Bear on his various platforms. But you can also end up finding it on the Bandcamp. I have on Bandcamp. I actually have, because I'm an absolute degenerate mess. I end up having a breakcore custom thing, and every now and again some random treats appear in there. Like, yeah, breakcore. Oh, who did the shout out? I've got to give them a thank you. Oh, it's probably Mark Man. I bet it was that Mark Man. Mark my ass. I bet it was just Millhouse. Ooh, way up. A bit of breakcore. Oh, I remember working down to Yorkshire, and we'd end up popping on the radio, and they put on the latest breakcore acts. You go, oh, that's some DJ tech knowledge, and you go, oh, aye up. Your gabber is my gabber. Going to be at a batter festival to party and vibe. Oh, you enjoy that, and seeing Mr. Jackazit this weekend. Oh, do enjoy. Do send Mr. Jackazit my best. Do send him my best. You know what I'm going to be sending you all right now? I'm going to be sending you the concept that Marble Madness is fucking done. We've run out of time. 1 hour 59. I know I've got time that I could bank. Figured you could use this power for more than a pop-up pirate. And I know you love pop-up pirate. I gave you moderator status just so that you could use pop-up pirate. Just so that you could use pop-up pirate, Markman. And you know that for a fact. And that's not me being fucking deprecating to Markman, okay? You can't be deprecating to Markman. He's too dominant on the wheel. Pog-up pirate. There you go. Look, see, he's launched one already. Look, there I am. Hello, me. Hello, me. Can I crash my head? There he is. I think something broke inside of me, thanks to Marble Madness and other events in life. I think that's Marble Madness confirming it. Thanks, Marble Madness. You know, I may rip on this game, but its timing is impeccable. Like, it knows exactly when to stop playing the music to freak you out. It knows exactly when to play certain stings. This game, I think, is actually haunted. I think the game is haunted. Too much foreskin and balls for me. Yeah, far too much. I mean, we didn't have any of the other genitalia on display. You know, the ones that I enjoy. It just had balls and foreskins. I don't know what else we could really do about this, to be honest. So let's end up getting onto the Wheel of Struggle quickly. You can find out more details about the Wheel of Struggle over on www.wheelofstruggle.com. But in terms of where I think I've placed this time, I'm imagining I probably just missed out on points. I'd be surprised if I'm going to get a participation point, but I'd be surprised if I get any more than that. It's been a rough one, an incredibly rough one. Was this game created by Colin Rittman? Oh god, it literally had it up earlier. Why is his name gone from my head? Head of Atari. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. But yeah, I think I'm not going to be coming up quite high on the boards. I'll probably be quite low on this one. But if it's enough to keep me going, Need to beat stage 3 to have a chance. It's alright though. Like, Marble Madness wasn't exactly one that I was looking forward to. It wasn't one that I was clamoring for. Now, Soul Calibur 3, that is one that I'm clamoring for. I'm really looking forward to putting in some time to end up having some good streams to end up playing through that. It's going to be good to see where I come on that. Creating the custom character, it'll be tremendous. You want DuckTales? DuckTales is your current major one that you'd love to see. Oh, Jelly Bear. I don't know if have you got like we've got Stepmania hopefully coming up this season. Hopefully, as every week progresses, I fear more and more that Stepmania will not be spun up this season again, which will mean that next year's course will end up being 15 songs. But yeah, we've got Stepmania coming up. So if you've got any, like, if you know anyone who's like, if your stuff is able to be streamed on live on Twitch and stuff like that, then and there's sim files of it, then you might want to end up hitting me up at some point. I would be very cool with the wheel. Oh, there's only one Jelly Bear track charted at Stepmania. We should end up seeing if we can do some more. Especially since this week is actually an off week as well, so we've got even more time. But yeah, I would recommend it. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, if you can send me the link to it, and if it's okay for people to stream it, then that means that I can end up like including it as a hey, here's some extra songs that you can play on stream for practice. You don't have to like this is just extra stuff because I want to have more stuff that's okay to stream because the packs that are going to be included with it are absolutely okay to stream. They won't get copyright struck, so it'd be good. Mark Kearney, there we go. It was actually Mark Kearney who made this. I'm losing my mind. But you know what I'm not losing? I'm not losing the will to end up having a fantastic day. Oh, yeah. Because we're going to have a lot of people playing Stepmania. Oh, I haven't seen Black Mirror. I watched it when it was on Channel 4. I don't have Netflix, so I haven't seen Black Mirror. I've heard it's good. But to be honest, I'd rather we have Charlie Brook. Like, I saw that there was a whole like an episode based around the Mandela effect, and it was like spinning that out into a fuller plot. And it's just nice to see Charlie Brooker sit down and talk about that and even mess around with it. And it was like, God, I miss Screen Wipe. I miss Screen Wipe. I miss Screen Burn. I miss like the old. Like Charlie Brooker analysis and analytic view of media. Like I'm not messing around with you right now. Just 2 seconds. It's funny you bring up bloody Jackazid as well. It's funny you bring him up. Because I've actually got. I've got both the like. I've got Dawn of the Dumb and the Hell of It All, and the Hell of It All actually came with me to America when I went over there donkeys ago. But it's funny you bring up Jackazid as well because he's actually got my fucking copy of Screen Burn, the first book. He's got my copy of that. Thanks, Jackazid. Yeah, really. Jackazid has my copy of Screen Burn. He won't remember though. He'll go like, oh. But yeah, no. I actually ran into Jackazid. Must have been about a month or 2 ago. And it was just nice to catch up and say hello to him. Introduce my daughter to him as well. I ended up saying, oh hey, like you know, it's wild, you know. You're making music, and I've got a small human. So yeah, life, old life, old life. Do. Right, there we go. That should have been slightly uncomfortable for you all there. That was creepy, wasn't it? That was a good way to end it, wasn't it? And that's what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be ending it. Not all. We're just going to be ending this stream. So, I always see the fella at loads of events. I usually see him every now and again just wandering around. Because whenever I'm wandering around the streets, sometimes I'll just encounter him. And that's nice. So, let me... Ooh. Not end up gargling. Oh, right. I try not to miss his sets. His sets are absolutely mad. But he's done a great one on YouTube where it's just based around baked beans. So yeah, if you haven't seen Jackazid, but me and Jackazid actually go back to a secondary school. We actually went to school together. So that's how me and Jackazid have known each other for donkeys and donkeys and donkeys years now. He avoids me as much as possible, and fair play to him for doing that. I can't really blame him. It's something that is always going on. I saw him in Bristol last year playing on the same lineup as DJ Shimamura. I am completely totes jelly about that. I would love to end up seeing DJ Shimamura. It would be absolutely insane to end up seeing. In fact, I've got a current list, right? So I've got a list of 3 acts I would love to see live. So one of them is DJ Technolich. Like, I'd love to see DJ Technolich live. Like, it would be fucking mad. But I think they basically stopped or something like that. They do Twitch streamings and stuff like that nowadays, but beyond that, I haven't seen any new DJ Technolich stuff in donkey's years. Love to see Machine Girl live, because I imagine that would be an absolutely insane show to be a part of. And I'd also like to see Death Grips, because that would also be a lot of fun and incredibly messy. DJ Nurakan. Oh, let me have a little looky. Sharky, Jackazin, and a few others. Absolutely mad. Oh, that's a shame. Nah, you've got to be in a certain mood for Machine Girl. I can completely understand that. So, let me just wrap things up with you right now, so you can end up enjoying the rest of your day or evening or morning or whatever it is. DJ Shrapnel. Oh, damn it. I didn't get to see any of these. You saw that I recently went to go and see Lewis Cole, and that was good. I saw that with Pixel Portable and his lovely fiance, which was a lot of fun. So, I just want to end up doing some outro housekeeping quickly. Again, there we go. At least there's some sort of jealousy going backwards there. That, you know. No, you're not one guy in the chat now. Like, you don't need to apologize for that. Like, as I see it, like, if other people aren't talking, then that's fine. Tremendous. You get to see Boney M on Friday. You cheeky so-and-so. So, I just want to say a massive thank you for joining me this evening. If you are watching this on the VOD, then hopefully you're having a jolly good whatever time of day it is where you are, and hopefully the future's okay. We've got a raid event going on at the end of this month. So we've got the low res raid relay happening from May 31st until the 1st of June. And that will be with some tremendous streamers. You can end up real fascinating history. How mad. It's funny how those things all sort of stitch together sometimes, isn't it? I mean, Jelly Bear brought up Jackazid, and then also Black Mirror, and that linked into how Jackazid still got one of my books. I'm sure I've got stuff of Jackazid's as well knocking around somewhere. I have no bloody clue. Been 10 years. 10 years and 3 house moves. 4 house moves? Yeah. Go and give it a read. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. We got the low res raid relay coming up at the end of the month. Do check out the Discords, and we've also got the Instagram, and we've got the YouTube. Schedule details are all up on there. We'll also have more information about it going out in the coming days, so please do keep an eye out for that. If you are interested in being part of the group games, we've got 2 group activities at the start and at the end of the streams. And I've also got a dedicated block as well that is just for me. And I'll be doing some bits and pieces, give you guys some little surprises on the stream. It'll be a lot of fun. But let me have a quick look here. Like 2 or 3 members split up and made their own Boney M tours. That's because of how copyright was set. It was still legal. Yeah, that's happened with quite a few bands where if one person can go off and go, well, I'm the band. And it's like, okay. I keep saying a lot. I think I'm just... Things have been going a little bit crazy for me as of late, so I've just not been quite there with it as recently. So then again, whenever am I? So I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been in chat tonight. I want to say a massive thank you to the moderators, Agents of Avenge and Markman, who have been in here this evening. If you've been observing, lurking, whatever it is, chatting, thank you so much. If you're watching this on VOD, thank you as well. And I will see you at some point in the very near future. But for now, it's bye for now.
Mr. Matt Internet is the worst streamer on Twitch.